Hello, YouTube. You know what this means? You got it. It's a CGC unboxing. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, inside this box, it's a CGC comic, as you can see. And this is the Action Comic 63. And I have it back from CGC. Now, I have to say that I am very happy with CGC because upon receipt and after grading and delivery, it only took about 12 days for me to get back this book. So if you recall, the Action Comic 63 is the book I bought from Alex, the comic hoarder, on one of his claim sales. I did extensive work to the book, but not super extensive. What does that mean? I wanted to do a minimalist conservation project. So I just did what was necessary to get it conserved. I leaf casted the cover. In the spine area, I performed tear seals. I leaf casted and married the first wrap. I leaf casted the second wrap. So check out the prior uploads in relation to the book. So the issue is whether this book is going to be a conserved grade or a restored grade. And the last upload in relation to this book, I predicted, let's go back to memory lane. With the conservation efforts that were done, I think that this book, once graded by CGC, would produce a 4.0 conserved grade, give or take a half a point. If I'm lucky, I may be able to get a 4.5. Hopefully that will be the case. Okay, guys, as you saw, I predicted for the book to come back as a 4.0 conserved grade, give or take plus or minus a half a grade. I said that if I'm lucky, then maybe I would be able to get a 4.5. Now, here are 3 conserved books that I've done in the past. Go check out the series, all really good books. That one took me a long time to get a conserved grade. So I do not know what the grade is on this book, and let's find out together. So we'll do it on the count of 3. Let me just see if I can feel a receipt in there, and I'm turning my head. Let's take the receipt out, because we know that they put receipts in the front. And on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, bam, bam, bam. Wow. There you go, guys. A 5.0 conserved grade, a half a grade higher, or actually a full grade higher than what I predicted, but I did predict maybe a 4.5 if I was lucky. So this is something that I am very happy with. And it does look awesome, I believe, in the case. And you guys might be saying, what is this? Now, this is the first time I'm seeing this. And it's sort of funny because what I do now when I send conserved books in, and people watching my channel may say, you're such a bum, Jerry the Jitterbug, because you went so against writing notes to CGC. But I have to say I agree now over time, and I have to admit that I was wrong in the past. I do write notes now to CGC, and I do write notes explaining the type of conservation that I did on the book. And this is an actual note that I wrote, and I see now what they're doing is they are putting a sticker that they received it, and they're giving it back to the person who wrote the note. And I have to do a shout out to Kenny Sanderson, because we had discussion in the past about writing notes, and he's 100% right. You should write notes, but my prior uploads in relation to writing notes were nothing to do with him. It wasn't directed towards him at all. He's a great guy, but I write notes now. So just to show you, this is a copy of the note. And what I wrote was Action Comics number 63, Dear CGC. Conservation includes 1, cover leaf casted, cover spine reinforced, tear seals to cover, materials used, Tengojo paper, paper pulp, first page married, leaf casted, second page leaf casted, tipped in page original, third page tear seal at staple. Thank you. So I have to give CGC credit. I think with this book, they did the right job. And I sort of like that they're taking into consideration the notes drafted. And hopefully the grades will continue that I receive, conserved grades, when I submit the book. So this is a 5.0 conserved grade for, I think, one of the most classic action comics in relation to World War II. I'm very happy with the grade. I'm very happy with the way it looks. I'm also very happy that I received a grade higher than predicted by a 0.5 of a grade. And I'm curious, anyone out there, if they know what this book is worth at a 5.0 conserved grade, give me some suggestions and tips. And I want to look into it. I want to see if what I paid for the book and what the grade is conserved, if I did well with this book. I would challenge, I know, Alan, comic collector geek, he is good with values, or a few other people in the community. So 5.0 conserved grade. This book is definitely a success in my opinion, and kudos to CGC. Hopefully things turned around. I don't know, maybe they will, maybe they won't, but thank you for at least CGC acknowledging the note and taking into consideration the work that was done and giving this book a conserved grade. And you have to understand, guys, just because you try to conserve a book and you think you're conserving a book, it doesn't mean you're going to get a conserved grade, because the quality of the work performed has to be at an expertise level. And I'm happy that CGC thought that at least the work I performed on this Action Comics was at an expertise level with the proper materials used. So everyone who stayed with me during this series, thank you. I appreciate you sticking by and watching, and stay tuned.